couple of minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome, everybody, to the second hour of the radio program.
All right.
861-4084 is the number to call. It's 861-4084. And your guest today, Ray Johnston.
I have a very special guest for all of you folks. And stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Last name, Kaapana.
Oh,
You may have heard that name before. But that's all I'm going to say for now.
okay. We got a guest coming up, you guys. Keep it locked. It's Ekolu, If I Was Your Man. On 99.1, Hawaii, Noko'oi. You know, Ray's usually here on a Thursday, but he's here every single day, and he brought along some guests. A lot of people who have gone through his seminar, and a lot of people he has worked with. This morning, you brought a couple from Eva Beach.
A wonderful couple from Eva Beach who has an amazing story to share with all of you folks. Today we have in the house Priscilla and Zaid Kaapana Bates here in the room. And before we went on break, Priscilla was sharing some of the conditions, the diagnosis that she had before we met. And if we could recap on that, you were diagnosed with fibromyalgia.
Yes.
And that's an incurable disease, isn't it?
According to the doctors.
According
yes.
to the doctors, it's incurable.
Yes.
And some of the problems with fibromyalgia is what? What happens when one has fibromyalgia?
Pain everywhere.
Oh,
Pain everywhere.
Everywhere. In every
Literally.
extremity.
I think I get my
literally.
wife fibromyalgia the last couple of years.
Possible. We're going to get into that. Fibromyalgia. What else did they tell you had?
I had severe migraines.
Oh.
Severe
Severe
migraines.
migraines.
Severe.
I wore sunglasses 24/7.
Because the light was just too much for you?
Yes.
That activated some pain,
Extreme
enhanced
pain.
the extreme pain.
And of course,
Yes.
you bumped into Ray Johnston at a meeting for sales.
It was a
Yeah.
business meeting. I was invited to go ahead and do some teaching, and from that, some amazing miracles has happened, and that led to us booking an appointment to do a private session, which
Okay.
is the part that I really enjoy more than anything else, because it's the most powerful of services that I provide.
Right.
And I still remember very clearly that day. It was a Sunday evening, and I went to their home in Eva Beach. They were the last appointment of the day, and Priscilla was in extreme pain, and we proceeded with the process, and some amazing things happened. Would you guys like to share? Zaid, you were there. I didn't know that there was a camera that was watching. He has for security, and he was in the room and just observing and watching us do our thing. I
Yes,
found out later
cameras.
on. Good. Why don't you share what you witnessed, Zaid?
Well, I was in the room and I was just watching basically, and
I know it's hard to explain what Ray does because
Yeah.
even if you do this on the air, people are not going. And that's why we try to encourage people to call Ray, because the first time he did it with me, honestly, I thought I was being punked. I thought I was on MTV and I was like, hey! So I cannot imagine what you were thinking or what you was watching, because I guess you're in another room watching the whole session.
Yeah, exactly. It just looked like two people having an intense conversation.
Yeah,
That's
Intense.
what exactly.
A lot of emotions. I saw my wife crying.
Yeah.
And happy cry.
Sure.
It was a little crazy.
It was
But,
stressful for you, I'm sure.
Yeah. But patience.
And Priscilla, you guys tried all kinds of remedies prior to this, correct?
Yes.
Can you share some of the remedies? I mean, you guys really researched this. What have you tried to heal yourself of this?
It started with Western medicine, and which led to some alternative Eastern medicine, such as acupuncture. Our acupuncturist introduced us to another treatment called Gerson's therapy, and that therapy actually helped me to get to the point and keep me at least stable until I got to meet you.
Okay. And you were on medication. I know you were doing fasting, you were doing juicing, you were doing all kinds of stuff. Is that correct? In addition to?
Yes, in addition to all of the pain medications prescribed by Western doctors, I was doing acupuncture, juicing,
You
some
did
other
everything under the
I
sun.
mean, when you're in pain like this,
Yeah.
I mean, debilitating pain, it will rob you of everything. Joy, hope, and people who are listening, if you know anybody with fibromyalgia, you would understand. And she didn't have just that. Her liver was failing. You guys need to understand, when your liver fails, life is over.
That's it.
There is no, when your liver is gone, you're gone. And so she was at that point, and this was a very, very severe case, and I didn't realize the depth of the severity when I took it on. Your liver was failing, was that correct?
Yes.
And that was very emotional for you guys because you knew the consequences of liver failure.
Yes.
The toxicity of your liver was off the charts, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay,
Because
so
of all of the
Pain
medication.
all the
Oh,
medication
yeah,
and
yeah,
all the
yeah.
toxins.
And then at the same time, you're fasting and
Trying
you
to
know,
balance some
yeah.
of that, but this medication, they said she needed to manage her pain. So you're caught in between this of okay, I gotta put all this in my body to
Sure.
help me in the pain, but what I'm putting in my body is killing another part of my body.
All right, coming up, we'll tell you how Ray had helped and make everything all good, all porno. Right?
All porno, bro.
Okay, it's 99.1 Hawaii no Ka'oi. I'm a little I'm already engaged in it. I
Oh.
know what you did for
This is the
help.
real deal here.
Because there's a lot of people I know that suffer, not what you went through, but a lot of people in pain right now that need Ray's help. So keep it locked right there. All right, here's Traffic with TC.